After the mirror, things stopped behaving randomly. They became consistent, not predictable, aligned. The first thing I noticed was how often I arrived exactly when something ended. Conversations trailing off mid-thought. Phone calls disconnecting just as they reached the point. It was subtle, but it kept happening, like I was always one step behind the moment I was supposed to witness. I checked timestamps. Everything looked normal. That was the problem. I began receiving notifications for things that never occurred. Missed calls with no call history. Messages that appeared briefly, then vanished. When I asked about them, people insisted they never sent anything. Their certainty was unsettling, like the question itself didn't belong. The world felt edited. Objects in my home started returning to previous positions, not where I'd last left them, where they used to be. The house wasn't reacting to me anymore. It was restoring itself. I started finding marks of decisions I didn't remember making. A light left on, a door locked. Notes written in my handwriting, but not my phrasing. They weren't reminders. They were corrections. Mirrors no longer delayed consistently. Sometimes they followed perfectly, sometimes they waited. And sometimes my reflection seemed to anticipate movement, adjusting just before I did. I learned to look away quickly, not out of fear, but instinct. Silence changed. It no longer felt empty. It felt occupied, stretched thin. I'd pause in a room and feel pressure build, like something was almost ready to happen, but hadn't been allowed yet. Then it started happening outside. Streetlights dimmed as I passed beneath them. Conversations nearby softened, then stopped, resuming only after I moved on. People didn't notice. The timing was too precise to be coincidence. I tested it. I stopped walking in the middle of the street. Nothing dramatic happened, just a sensation, like the world holding its breath. When I moved again, everything continued naturally, too naturally. That's when I realized something important. The echo wasn't following me anymore. It was coordinating. I began feeling outcomes before actions. Not visions, certainty. A quiet knowing that something was about to occur, followed immediately by it happening anyway. I tried changing my behavior, but the result remained the same. As if the choice had already been accounted for. Time didn't feel broken. It felt pre-approved. One night I heard breathing beside me, not louder, not closer, just perfectly synchronized. I didn't turn my head. I didn't need to. I already knew what I'd see. The mirror reflected me without delay. For the first time, it felt complete. That's when it became clear. The earlier recordings weren't documenting a malfunction. They were capturing a transition. The echo was never repeating the past. It was aligning the present. And whatever comes next doesn't need me to understand it. It only needs me to arrive on time.